Good afternoon and good evening. Welcome back to Amazing ATS, where a real trucker meets the virtual roads. Hope you guys are having a great start to May. And David, Randy, Big Dub, All Trans Am, Richard, Bob, how's it going today, guys? Great to see you. And the truck we did bring out today is the International LT. We have not ran this on stream in forever. And no engine mod today. We are running the S13 along with the T14 transmission. So what does that mean? Yeah, I'm being lazy and we're running an automatic. The trailer that we have on behind us has been recently updated by Smarty. This is the Treadmobile Supervan 90. This is a Canadian trailer. It is 48 by 102. And I'm going to go ahead and cam back to here. I'm going to have to use the dev cam to get back here. And we have a little bit wider of a tandem. This is what is called a Canadian spread. So, I mean, that's what we're running today. And we are sitting currently in Kalispell, Montana. Our run today is a load of used plastics. Not overly heavy, 13.5. And we're going down to Sydney, Nebraska. We've got 1,412 miles to go. So without any further waiting, let's climb into the truck, get her fired up, and let's do some trucking. And if it is your first time on the stream, if you are curious what I use to play the game with, my computer specs and my sim hardware is listed below in the video description. Coda, you're supposed to make a right there. Oops. You guys didn't see that. Truck drivers don't get lost. We only get misdirected. That's one thing I always go by. Oh, and hey, Bob, how is the Hori truck system working out for you? Yeah, it is a little bit too late. Yeah, I made a good old fool of myself, but I am not perfect either. And one thing I am going to mention today, I am not running realistic brutal graphics and weather. What I am running, however, is Weather 3.2. Now, on Sunday, I had mentioned about nighttime shadows. Those are in the game by itself. But what Weather 3.2 does is enhance those shadows just a little bit. So if we happen to get any night driving tonight, I will show you guys exactly what I mean. Oh, and I took your advice too. I was running 1800 on my TSW. I've dropped it down to 1440. Hey, Mr. Miguel Driver, what's going on today? Yeah, but you're also running some tweaks to your controls file also, Randy. Yeah, and with my multi-function stalks, I mean, Mine get locked on, unlike the Hori, which is just a momentary switch and then the game will turn them off. So it seems like when I went down to 1440, they don't really turn off in the middle of the turns like they used to. That's one of the reasons why I went down to 1440 from 1800. Are you sitting on the side of the road, or has service already been there?
Navigation resumed.
Oh, nothing's changed since Sunday. Way station ahead. I get pulled in.
Navigation resumed.
And I don't know why they pull us in. We're running a 48102, 13.5 on the trailer. There's no way that we are going to be illegal. Yeah, so much for well-laid plans, Miguel. They normally get screwed, one way or another. Wait, did I say we were starting in Kalispell? I'm sorry. We started in Bellingham, Washington. Oh, I was looking at a load out of Kalispell, also going to Nebraska, but I took the Bellingham one instead. My apologies, guys. Well, the thing, owning your own truck, you can always take a big old long break and tell them, hey, I'm going on vacation for a few weeks. I'll let you know when I'm ready for another load. And it's probably nice having that $579 paid off though, too. Yeah, that's the downside. I mean, you got to have your maintenance money set aside. You've got other bills to pay, mortgages and everything like that. Yeah, it's a royal pain. I wish they would just get rid of money completely. It would solve a whole lot of problems. My opinion. Echo check works. Oh, I know, Miguel. They're on, they're off, they're back on, they're back off. No one knows what the hell is happening.
Keep to the left, and then continue straight.
More echo check. Working. That's true also. But if you do that, Miguel, you're going to have a honey list a mile long to do. You can always hire a driver to drive your truck too, but I'm not sure if Landstar would like that. You won't have them drive your truck. Well, don't that figure?
Navigation resumed.
You guys see that? The four-wheeler let me in. How about that? We can see a little bit of the truck. I still would much rather have the cab and part of the hood in there. W900 legacy fixes is what the update was the other day. All right, drive time left 6 hours, so that puts us 10 o'clock we need to stop by. So by the looks of that, I saw a video on Mac's YouTube channel the other day, and it was like a very quick walk around, like a minute and a half of the Pioneer. And in that video, Mark was there and Oscar. So I would say if SCS was looking at that truck, we're probably are going to get it. The question is when, since they haven't announced it or anything. Mr. Titan, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm waiting for the EMT 359 to update again before I do run it. In the meantime, I am thinking about buying the FLX 359. Hey, Junior, what's going on? That'd be a really good truck for grain hauling. Flatbed work, tankers, whatever, really. Oh yeah, that's every day for me, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to stream tonight because stupid me decided, hey, I'm going to try to invert my pedals with my sim chassis. Well, I thought it was going to work, but here, like around 3:15 this afternoon, I got my pedals inverted, but it's like, no, this is not going to work. So it took me about a half hour or so to put everything back to the way it was, and I just wasn't sure because I still had dinner to cook and other things to get done around the house here. Again, Washington? Are you serious?
Navigation resumed.
Hey, Jim. Mr. Washington resident who has the insider scoop on everything. Hey, always, Bob. I know there used to be mods for waystation frequency. By default, I mentioned that's at 70%. I'm thinking about running one of those mods. It's on the Steam Workshop unless it's been removed. So I was going to do like 50% and give myself an equal chance of getting pulled in or getting the bypass. Alright, Ruan, you do not know how to drive. Yeah, let's just putz along at 45, moron. I think traffic is intentionally screwing with me. Thank God I live in the sticks. Good job, Prime. Get in the hammer lane and let's move back over. Yeah, we're not going to go too crazy here because we're going to go up and down Cabbage Hill here. Hey, Cannibal, great to see you. I think what I'm going to end up doing is stopping at Baker City for the night, too. And I don't have to remind you guys of what is coming up. Now, we're going to be in Oregon, not Washington. So let's see what happens. Reverse psychology, red light, red light, red light, red light, red light. Look at that. No, that was not reverse psychology, guys. That was just the luck of the draw. And I can always get that way station frequency mod up 0 and get a bypass for every single one. And I'm waiting for the day to where the way stations actually mean something besides being a nuisance of making you stop. And we've got sliding tandems. Are we ever going to get axle weights, or are they only going to still be GVW? So drive time in hour 45. We're at Baker City. I don't think there's going to be anything for a little bit. So, yep, we are going to stop right here for the night.
Navigation resumed. If possible, please turn around. Navigation resumed. If possible, please turn around. Keep to the right. and then turn right.
I'm gonna need to do a pull-up more than likely, but no big deal. As long as we don't hit anybody. All right, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move the time ahead 1 hour, because there's something I do want you guys to see. And it's more so, I'm not going to be able to see it here, but I need some vegetation. Yeah, I saw that at my garage in Springfield, right in front of the Freightliner dealer that is also there. This may not be the most opportune time for this either. And it's trees and whatnot. So there's night shadows in the game. They're just not very prevalent. But anyways, we'll check again later. So let's go ahead and sleep. Oh, look at that. We get out and do a pre-trip in the rain. And I also see that SES fixed the turn lamps here on the LT. Both of them used to flash. Now only the front one does. So, I mean, but one thing I am kind of missing and want to see, we need some side lights for this truck. We'll check again for nighttime shadows when we get the end of driving. So 11 hours, we're stopping at 7 p.m. We can always move the time forward once again. That's not that big of a deal. You know what is weird is I'm running Weather 3.2 and I also have his no fog add-on enabled, which is above the main mod, but we still got fog. Something's not right. You know, one thing I'm hoping for in the next update of the game, which is probably 155, more than likely, fingers crossed that gives us Iowa also, is going to be DX12 and Vulcan. And I know it's not a fix-all for everything, but the truck washes, the AKA chrome spas, and I believe those are going to be functional with DX12. That's my speculation, and a lot of other people are saying it also. It's just something that SES is waiting for to update the engine to the latest API before they add that. Hey Schneider, you gonna lay some pumpkins one of these days? it looks like the rain should be ending very shortly. Wow, NFI, really? Had to take evasive action there because why would he pull into the hammer lane? Yes, I know there was a cop on the shoulder, but it's the first time I've ever seen them do that. All right, steering one-handed in the rain is not a good idea. But one thing that we did, rumble strips work. And for nighttime shadows, when we check tonight, if I don't see him again, we'll have time at the end of the stream to run to Springfield, make it nighttime, and I'll show you guys what I mean. Let's just check, 7 hours or so. Yeah, 7:30 at the latest. We'll probably need to stop by. And so much for the rain ending soon. Ah, now the rain ended.
Keep to the right, and then take the exit on the right.
So the plan is to try to get to Little America.
Navigation resumed. You guys think hauling 13.5 and getting pulled into, what is that, 5 out of 6 way stations is kind of pointless? Hey, David. $124 to Salt Lake. I don't think we're gonna get to Little America. We may be able to get to Evanston, but definitely not Little America. Saying that we need to stop by what, 7:30? Take another look here. We got 5 hours left to drive. Yeah, 7:30 at the latest. Go, 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 four-wheeler. I'm not getting out of the cruise. My goodness. Scared the living daylights out of me.
Navigation resumed.
Oh, you're fine, David. Safety first.
On the right.
Monday night they were calling for strong storms here. I mean, we were underneath a tornado watch, but we didn't even get a drop of rain.
everything either went to the south of us or it was way to my northeast. I don't know why I'm doing this, because I got my cruise set at 68. We're going to get in front of this guy, and he's just going to come right back around us when he gets up to speed. Well, we actually got 2.5 hours to drive. We may be able to make it to Little America.
Navigation resumed. Wow, look at that fuel average, 6.7? That's actually not too bad. I wouldn't mind seeing 7 or 8, but for the way that I normally drive, I mean, I'm gonna say that's pretty darn good. turning international today. Yeah, city driving is going to kill your fuel mileage no matter what vehicle that you're in. Alright, and here's our stop for the night. 1 mile to Little America.
Navigation resumed. Navigation resumed.
Where do we want to park at? I think we'll pull around here and then we'll pull into one of the spots there on the right. Make it nice and easy for us. All right, so what I did there was, I don't want it raining right now because I'm going to be checking here for nighttime shadows. And then I also set the skybox to 1 so it is clear. So let's take a look. Can we see any nighttime shadows? If we are going to see them, the first time that you're going to see them, that's going to be on trees. And then if not, then we're probably gonna have to go to Springfield after we get this load dropped off in Sydney, Nebraska, and I can show you guys there because I know they're there. So it looks like they may not be in the older states, but they are in Missouri. Maybe that's what I saw them. It's the only thing I can think of. Oh, come on. Are you serious? All right, so it's going to have to be Springfield after we get this load dropped off. another good pre-trip of at least what we can do here in the game. So let's go ahead and get the heck out of Little America and let's get this load delivered. And guess who forgot to roll up his windows last night? Thank goodness I don't have to worry about theft in this game.
In 650 feet, turn left.
Echo works. Ransford, how's it going today? Welcome to the stream. What we got are used plastics. We started out in Bellingham, Washington, and we're going to Waste Management in Sydney, Nebraska. Here we go, rolling roadblock. Something I really do not like to do, so I may kick my cruise up just to get in front of RTI here. Let him go, let him go. When does this load deliver? By early Wednesday. We've got all day to get there, but 190 miles to go, so we are definitely making some really good time here. got a good front door up there in ATS. Should we kick up our cruise? Nah, I'm not going to. We've been pretending for so long since I started doing realistic of being speed limited to 68. We're just going to keep it right at that. It's a nice, comfortable speed. Not too fast, not too slow. We get to enjoy the scenery. So if you guys are achievement hunting this Happy Jack Road, there is a rest area that sits off there on the left. You can see the dashed line there. Do not go into the rest area, but go through the gate and follow that around, and you will run into the Buford Population 1 achievement. And if we can get by Hirschbach here, you're going to see a fuel station up here on the right-hand side. That's the tiny little town of Buford. That's it, right there on the right. Oh, what the heck is going... Oh, I thought that was an accident up there on the left. No, that's kind of looks like a parking. Resteria. Yeah, I'm blind. Can you guys not tell?
Oh, did you guys also see John Ruda? He is bringing a new trailer to his USA trailer pack, which is a livestock trailer. Now, that does use game load, so basically live cattle, but I wonder, is he going to add anything else, like pigs, sheep, and things like that? When did he release it? I haven't checked his webpage today. Well, Facebook, to say it was released.
Keep to the right, and then take the exit.
Okay, so sometime between, the last I checked was this morning, so it was sometime between this morning and now. We even get echo under the bridges.
Keep to the left, and then turn left. Keep to the right, and then turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, now where are they going to make us park this wagon at? Oh, is that the blind side? Nope. Alright, we are doing that. I know where that's going. All right, and since we are running to Springfield, what I am going to do here is I'm actually going to turn off this just so I don't have to sleep. So let's go ahead and get to our garage. All right, where did I see that at? Oh, it's on the other side over here. And it's kind of hard to see, but and we don't have a moon, do we? No, we do not. We actually need the moon. And it's really hard to see looking at this right here. I mean, I can see it on my side, but with YouTube compression, there's probably no way that you guys are going to see it. And there's no point in doing G-set time. We can't bring the moon out either, because if we're in the new moon phase where we get no moon, we're basically need to jump 3 weeks forward in order to get a full moon. But we're going to drive around because nighttime shadows, we still should have that with the vehicle too. And yes, I know I normally do not drive in this view, but more so this, I'm just looking for shadows is what I am doing here. I saw them earlier today. But we definitely need a moon in the sky for this.
You know what I can do? Maybe we don't need a full moon, but if we need like any moon in the sky, one thing that I can do is I can get us at least to like a week time frame out, and then we'll be able to hopefully get a closer look. All right, we're almost a week out here. Still nothing. Any moon? Nope. Yeah, we definitely need the moon, I believe, in order for this to actually work. And what I am doing here is I am going through the skyboxes to see if I can get it to pop up. And nothing. Moon, 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 where are you? All right, what I am going to do here is I'm going to go through the, not that. I need to see what skybox has a moon on it. Darn it, Coda, quit hitting your left button. And going through the skyboxes here, it looks like they're all the same, just very slight variations of what they are.
Because where we're looking at over here, it looks like that is where the moon's going to be at. It's like right in here is what it looks like it should be. So again, this probably depends on the week though, too. And no moon. Because where I seen the nighttime shadows at from at least vegetation was right there in front of us. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. I'm going to have to take a picture of this and post it on my Discord for you guys. At least the next time I see the moon. Yeah, see, there's the moon up there now. But it's definitely not bright enough. Yeah, and the moon's actually lowering. Yep, and it's gone. Darn, 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 darn. I'm going to have to keep playing around with this. Well, it's coming. Actually, if we keep doing this, that moon is going to get brighter and brighter. See, we're almost halfway there. All right, can we do it with a half? Ah, if you guys, maybe you guys might just be able to see this now. Although it kind of looks like grease stains from what I am looking at here. But look right. That's not trees. Yeah, because that's what I thought it was at first. It's like, yeah, that's it. Well, nope, not yet. Yeah, it's actually starting to come in. Right in there is where you're gonna see it here. Because when we go to daylight, that is not grease or anything. That is nighttime shadows in front of us. As I said, right now, it's extremely hard to see. Yep, there it is. Right in here, you're gonna see tree shadows. That's what I'm referring to, guys. There is nighttime shadowing here. And it's very, very faint, but it is there. All right, but I am going to call it quits here for today. I do want to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, make sure that you leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down because all feedback is important. If you liked what you saw and you are already not subscribed, please consider hitting that black subscribe button down below. Have a great rest of your Thursdays, and remember, keep that shiny side up, and I'll catch you on the flip-flop.